All right, girl. So you just finished flying your drone outside, and tell me about what were you doing outside with the drone? Like, why were you out there?
We were outside with the drone to like take pictures of the school of the outside to build it on SketchUp, I think.
Okay. What was the most challenging part of what you did today?
I think the most challenging part was when one person would tell you to go one way, then the other person would want you to go the other way, and then you really didn't know which way to go. And also trying to, like when we were trying to fly it, it wouldn't go forward because we were so up high. So I guess bringing it down was also really hard.
Oh, okay. So did you guys have different roles out there?
Yes.
Like going across, like what were your roles?
I'm pilot.
Okay.
Number 2.
Well, I was the person that would run. Well, like spotter.
So you just ran?
No,
Well, we weren't about to run this time.
Because this.
So what did you do as a spotter? Like what was your job?
So my job was to to watch the drone and make sure it didn't like crash into the other drone or crash into the school.
Okay.
Pilot's number 1.
Pilot 1.
Navigator.
So what was your job as a navigator?
I was supposed to tell them which way to go, left, right, up or down to control the flight, but
Look at the screen.
look at the screen and
So who did you communicate with mostly? Like the pilot or the spotter? Or sort of both?
both. Mostly pilot though.
Okay.
Spotter number 1.
All right. What was the most challenging thing as a spotter?
So when they were flying it above the school, they were supposed to go forward. So, and there was another team flying another drone. So they keep coming towards each other, and it was like.
Why do you think the drones kept coming towards each other?
Because the other team couldn't fly.
No, well, it's just the other team. We didn't have good communication with the other team because they were on the other side of the school. So we couldn't really tell them that they were about to like collide the both drones. So we had to move our drone to the other side,
We had to move it higher.
so it could
Avoid
crash.
crashing.
So how do you think so it sounds like there's a communication issue, right? Like you needed to be able to communicate with the other group on the other side of the school. Like what's a way you could have solved that problem? If you were to do it again, how could you communicate with the other group better?
Yeah.
I mean, I would want to use walkie-talkies because like it's really cool.
Easier.
It's easier, but it's also really cool. Like one of those spy movies.
Awesome. All right. And so what do you think you were supposed to learn doing this project?
Communication.
Yeah, and
Like,
just teamwork, communication,
Math.
What kind of math were you supposed to learn?
Well,
But there was different angles in school, and we had to take pictures of them. And
make sure we got all the angles right because there was like a lot of triangular shapes and rectangular shapes on top of the roof. So we had to make sure that we like took good pictures of all of it.
Oh, okay. And is that what you're learning in math right now?
And
we just finished.
we
finished
finished
angles.
like
Okay.
geometry. We just finished.
All right. And what was like the best thing you learned?
Oh, I learned how to fly a drone.
Okay.
Because I never been able to do that.
I didn't even
Well,
fly.
I learned 2 things. I learned how to work well with my teammates, and I learned a lot about my teammates.
All right.
So the higher you fly the drone, the better you get like a whole picture of the entire school. So it's kind of cool to look at it because they're like different shapes and different dimensions. Yeah, that was what I learned.
All right.
So I learned teamwork and how to communicate with others, and also how to fly a drone, and observe the area.
And last but not least.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. I learned communication, even though some people kind of yell too much.
Some people yelled too much.
Yeah.
And about what makes people comfortable in this team, because some people were confused, so we had to learn about communication with each other. Yeah.
Excellent.